Good afternoon, everyone. Today, the group 4 team is going to take the topic on recommendation of various committees, commissions, policies related to mathematics, education at secondary stage. So, as you know, these are the most fundamental things that shapes how an education is there. If we are doing anything also, as a person also, we have certain values and things. Like that, for education, for how to educate people, there are certain policies. So it's in a chronological order, and we are today explaining all this, focusing on mathematical level, mathematics education at the secondary stage or secondary level. So as you know, mathematics at the secondary age plays a crucial role in our students, because mathematics is one of the most important branch. Yesterday, someone said the Padigam Mohanlal a dialogue from that. So like that, mathematics is one of the linking subjects, because it has connection with most of other physical sciences and all the things. So studying mathematics is one of the most important thing, and here we are explaining about how the policies, the bodies have, taken over that from the start tradition to how it is now. So we will be explaining it with different policies, approaches, committees, commissions, like that. Next, I am welcoming our teammates or introducing the teammates and their respective topics. So first of all, introduction is planned by me, and I will be also taking different commissions. Then we have Nikita with policies, Vasil with the NCR, National Curriculum Framework, Sriyandana with the Kerala model, Nikita with the NCRT, Talva with the SMST, SMP, and finally Yavet with Nifid and conclusion. So this is our team. So today I will be taking only you some technical. So this is my topic, the educational commissions. So educational commissions are nothing but the certain bodies which was created for giving, they are therefore studying the previous existing things and trying to give new policies or new methods of how to educate. So there are different commissions from before independence and from independence. So let's go to the history. So first we have the colonial one. So during the colonial age, we were colony. So as a colonial, country, we were forced to create, human resources for British. So the mathematics at that time was engineered to create what clerks and administrators rather than thinkers or like that people, because they only want people who excel at this area, accounting or administrating. So there were only that type of courses, and there were no other branches for taking PhD or like that. There were they didn't provide us anything. So that's the colonial legacy. Then we have goods dispatch, which is as you know, it's one of the most important educational reform in the colonial era, British era. Then we, after the 1940s, we needed the reform, because at that time the existing structure was that they were only producing some machines, like today's corporate, like today's engineers. They were only just producing some people, today's IT workers. They didn't want to improve any creativity or like that. They didn't want us to learn more. So at that time, after our independence, we were forced to change this. So next comes the first commission after independence, which is the Radhakrishnan Commission. Radhakrishnan Commission, as you all know, is named after Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. His birthday we celebrate it as Teachers' Day. So Radhakrishnan first needed to change this. So he said that we need to change this from more logical and application level. So emphasis on logical reasoning. He said that mathematics is essential for developing logical and analytical thinking. So from that perspective of that dead rubber type, we need to create it for application level. So that's what Radhakrishnan proposed. He said it needs to be integrated with sciences. As I said, mathematics has close relation with all the sciences. Okay, he said that we need to bring back that connection, we need to bring back that link, rather than isolating mathematics as a tool only for administrative purposes. So next, teacher quality. He said about increasing the qualities of teachers so that the teachers are well equipped for what? Producing students who have logical reasoning. Because at that time the teachers were what? Embroidered to produce students who are only good for administrative or other purposes. So his key recommendation was this: the educational model that does not serve as a technical school but as a discipline or cultivated culture. So his vision was more philosophical, and it laid as the foundation, not just in mathematics but all educational policies. So the next one was Pedagogy Commission. I think you didn't recognize his face due to some technical issues. So Pedagogy Commission was formed by Dr. Sivasoorya, which also emphasized, because after Radhakrishna's one, we were starting to develop on that. So he emphasized for national development, educational national development. He was now trying to unify it and trying to integrate it for national development. He said that he said mathematics for all. Mathematics for all means that he knew the the value of mathematics in our daily living. So he said that there is a need for every student to know mathematics up to the class 10. So he is the reason why we are studying mathematics up to 10. So he said that, then he proposed the curriculum reform. First he said that, then he included statistics, probability, calculus, all that things. Those were at the higher level. He took that from higher level and given it to the lower level, to the school students. Then he, by that way, he started doing applied mathematics. That is connecting it with other branches also, integrating it. There were no that integration at the British time. It is a slow process. Now we are integrating it with real problem, industry, agriculture, and moving away from abstract examinations and teaching. Okay. Then teacher training. As you all know, we need to have teachers who can embed all these policies or all these ideas to the students. Next commission is the UGC, University Grant Commission. University Grant Commission is an organization. As you all know, under that UGC, all the universities comes in. Either it be government or self or anything. Under that university, colleges comes. So UGC, the development of UGC was to unify all these university level. University level. As I said, we were now talking about the 10th level, higher secondary level. Now it was time for the UGC level. So the University Grant Commission came into existence on December 1958, became a statutory organization of the government of India and by an act of parliament in 1956. So it was for what? Coordination, accreditation and all those purposes. So there were different purposes for UGC, because there were different courses by different university. There were no standard. There were courses that there need to be a standard for the courses. For a BSc Maths, there must be an equal, because from this university or this university, the content must be equal, so that there will be equality. So the regulation of standards, funding and grants, coordination and monitoring, accreditation and recognition, advisory function, fellowships, conducting examination, promoting equality, and facilitating international collaboration. It means that they created a separate independent department or independent organization to control all this without any. So these are the main points it will be asking examinations. Next, it is about how mathematics and the University Grant Commission. We are focusing on mathematics. So University Grant Commission was about a digital age. From that digital courses, MOOC. You have heard about MOOCs. It's a digital course like our other programs. That is SWAYAM. Okay, you heard about SWAYAM, right? SWAYAM comes under MOOC. Then it started the National Board of Higher Mathematics, which promoted the research of mathematics. First established institution which promoted the research of mathematics. Then draft learning outcomes and basic curriculum framework, which says about the model curriculum for BSc and BA. The revision of curriculum was done by this. Then career-oriented programs. The mathematics, the need for application of mathematics in different areas are then presented by these programs. Then the capacity building programs like STEM. Then focus on Indian mathematical pioneers. At last, we are explaining about the history of the mathematicians. So, University and Commission elaborated it in a higher level. Okay. At last, we have the National Policy of Education (NPE), which is now changing the name, came up to NPE. So, at this, the final level was for more application level. We were starting from that abstract, changing to the application level. Then came more like coding and other things. It also emphasizes for the modernization of the education system, promoting equality and improving access to all classes of people. It was put forward by our Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. So it is also known as Operation Blackboard to improve the school facilities in overall India. So these are the topic minimum levels of learning. Like every student must know the minimal level. He needs to have this level. Every school has to have this much facility, becoming a standard. Vocational integration. Trying to integrate vocational rather than having English as a medium. Integrating, giving more chance to people, computer education, more application. Then nowadays we have a new initiative of establishing central government controlled schools for merit based for these students. Then we got NEP 2020, which explain about more about NEP 2020. I don't need to explain because NEP, as you all know, holistic development, critical thinking, critical analysis, like that we all study. It also emphasizes the same on mathematics. It says about the foundation numeracy. Because at the grade 3, the students must know what's the foundation numeracy. Like taking number, multiplication, addition, all that things the student needs to know. The basic thing like literacy. So then coding and computation thinking. As the AI is progressing, we need to integrate mathematics with coding and other things, new process state. Then finally critical thinking, the main focus of National Education Policy 2020. Finally we got the timeline. It says about the national education first one. But the starting when we got the next one, it was I think the UTC one. Smaller, then it came NPE, then NEP. Okay. Then the challenges and implementation. The main problem is that we don't have adequate teachers for this. Because as the policies are changing, we need to create teachers according to that. For providing that type of application level or critical thinking, we also need teachers. Then another issue is the infrastructure deficit. We need computers, we need projectors, we need all those things to implement this. We are only just making omissions and giving orders, it won't be possible. We need to have we need to cover that deficit of infrastructure. Then examination culture. Even though from Radhakrishna's time they were saying that there must be more application level, still we are following that old traditional examination thing. It has been over. Then equity and access. In the last one, that Rajiv Gandhi's one, he emphasized on giving education to all. So still also there are many people and students who are lacking the infrastructure and other things for education. So these are the challenges implementing and implementation things that are hindering these policies for it at its full efficiency. Next will be the key takeaway, which is we have 4 main commissions: Partner, Pedagogy, NPE and NEP. Also we can add the UGC because UGC is more about university level. It's not about secondary level. That is why it is not there. Then our goal was to have a 100% numeracy NEP's goal. This is said that grade 3, the students must have the idea of having counting, basic all things. This thing. Then we have a role because as I said, the teacher, the need for a good teacher or the prospective teacher is the main issue. If there are teachers, there are students for they are waiting there to be written on. So we need teachers for that. That's the main issue. Then we need to bridge the having that digital traditional to digital thing. It's a long gap. Then we have examination. As I said before, these are if I say like this, these are simple changing like that, but it takes very hard, and it is not possible, coming to a conservative to a non-examination is very difficult, like in India level. So there are other countries which have done this, but in India it is taking too much long, and we need to celebrate the Mathematical Day of India also. It was forgotten under the time of colonial. As I said, on that time, we still have great mathematicians. Right? We had Aryabhatta, Bhaskara. All those contributions were, lagged, or that flow was gone at the colonial time. We need to rediscover it, and we need to encourage our next generation Aryabhattas or Bhaskaras. So these are the key takeaways and future direction for Indian mathematics education. So that's my topic. It was about the different commissions and their relation to mathematical education. I said about the pre-colonial, then I said about 5 commissions. What are their roles, what are their opinion in how to higher secondary mathematics, how to apply these in there. Most thing is the main thing is that from the traditional conservatism to more critical thinking application level or future proof things are the thing. So new commission will be also coming. It will be bridging that gap from conservatism to the modern world for the future. Thank you.